Streetpass took the Nintendo gaming world by storm when the 3DS released, especially in Japan. I have memories of walking around London during the 2012 Olympics or at my local gaming convention gathering as many Miis as humanly possible. I even bought the premium version of Streetpass that gave me additional features just so I could track even more stuff. I just loved getting new travellers into Tomodachi Life or looking at the Happy Home Showcase in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Despite Streetpass being much bigger in the US and Japan, it has still seen a huge decline worldwide over the last 5 years or so. Mostly due to the Nintendo Switch being the cool new portable console, but I'd also said that the global pandemic back in 2020 didn't help things at all either. We were rightly told to stay at home, for crying out loud. There are currently efforts to revive Streetpass though. For example, the lovely people at Nintendo Life made it their mission to get as many Streetpasses as possible, and it caused a chain reaction of other people bringing their 3DS systems out more often again. Plus there are a lot of other content creators making videos to see if they can get any. Unfortunately though, a lot of these Streetpass movements are happening in either England or the US, both of which I don't live in. So I've decided to take matters into my own hands and represent the importance of Streetpass in Northern Ireland. So my fellow Northern Irish gamers, raise those 3DS systems high as I go on this journey. One minor thing I'd like to note is that when doing this, I brought 2 3DS systems with me everywhere instead of the 1. This is just in case I got more than 10 Streetpasses and I don't have the space for all the Streetpasses. That eventually ended up being redundant because one of the 3DSs need updated when I brought it out, and I didn't realise that was the problem, but I digress. I'm very hopeful with this thought process, but I'm also prepared. So for this experiment, I originally planned to take my 3DS to 3 different places, those being my local gaming convention back in June 2023, my local nerdy store, and my current place of study. As you can tell, one of these things is definitely not like the other. I ended up only taking my 3DS to the local con because the local nerdy store decided to close down briefly right when I was going to start being within walking distance of it. I know, amazing timing. As for my current place of study, I backed out of attempting this here for a variety of reasons. The main one being that the college logo is literally everywhere on the campus, and knowing me, I'll accidentally record it. Even if I didn't, recording where there could be students under 18 isn't something I'm willing to risk. Another reason being that my 3DS is slowly but surely turning to literal dust. I've been making WarioWare DIY covers on it for 8 years at this point, and it's seen better days. The local con was the only place where I was confident in taking my 3DS and recording in, since other people will be filming everywhere anyway. Plus it's the perfect place for finding Streetpasses. I did let my local gaming Discord servers in on my plan to make a video about Streetpass and even asked people to bring their 3DS systems with them. People in the Discord servers were really excited with the idea of doing this. Is this considered cheating? Maybe. But since I was missing out on 2 of the 3 places I want to get Streetpasses from, I wanted to make the odds of actually getting a Streetpass more likely. Plus this video would either be really boring or not even exist if I only Streetpassed myself the whole weekend. With all that out of the way though, it's time to head to the con. Well, technically I've already been to the con at this point, but you know what I mean. Let's go! So day 1 of the con arrived and I set off on the beginning of my Streetpass adventure, dressed as Kamek wearing a super crown. I got more than 13 Streetpasses total. Some of them were even from people I Streetpassed in previous years of going to this particular con, which was really nice to see. It felt weirdly nice getting the chance to fill the puzzles in Puzzle Quest and getting more houses in the Happy Home Showcase in Animal Crossing New Leaf. I missed Streetpass so much. This wasn't affiliated with the con, but the Irish Video Game Orchestra was holding a concert after day 1 of the con, where I got an additional 3 Streetpasses at, so that was sweet. Side note, I did an interview on the Gaming Reinvented website with Robert Martin, the executive and music producer of the Irish Video Game Orchestra a couple of months ago. He was even the conductor for the concert that night. If you want to read that interview, I'll have it linked in the description. I'll also link the YouTube channel for the IVGO if you're enjoying the tunes that are currently playing in the background. But enough of me geeking out over video game music, it's time for day 2 of getting as many Streetpasses as possible. Now cosplaying as a Korok, yahaha! I continued my walk around with my 3DS. This time things were a little more chill since it was a Sunday. I only got a total of 8 Streetpasses today. One thing that I learned from this experience is that getting footage from a 3DS in public is a lot harder than I expected. I thought I'd just find a place to sit, then record my 3DS with my phone a few times over the weekend. but sound and lighting are big things to consider. Plus, since I was cosplaying as a Korok less than 2 months after Tears of the Kingdom released, I got way more attention than I expected. Someone even gave me a ton of Hestu's gift and a Korok mask, which I now have proudly hanging as a trophy in my room. So my grand total for Street Passes over the weekend was almost 20 Street Passes. Give or take, since a few likely fell through the cracks over the weekend. It was really fun getting to see that little green light glow on my 3DS again, and I look forward to the con next year. And with that, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'd also love to hear about other people's Street Pass experiences in recent years in either the comments section or in our Discord server, which is linked in the description below. Alrighty, until next time, bye!